Assalamu alaikum. It is my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Mohammad Hassan and I was born in 1999. My birthplace is Kalarkahal and then I grew up in Multan. Basically, I am from Chakwal, but now I live in Multan with my family. And my schooling was also from Multan. I have done my schooling in 2014 from the public school Multan and got 82% marks in schooling. Then I did my intermediate in 2016 and I get great marks as well. And my intermediate was from the Government Emerson College, and then I got admission in Comsets University Ahmedabad campus, and I have cleared my 1 year, and now I'm in third semester. My daily activity includes graphic designing, reading books, going for a walk, and doing math. And then my goals, I want two goals in my life. The first goal is to achieve my bright future, and the other is to provide benefit to others.
So my topic is on Archimedes. Here we will discuss about the biography of Archimedes, his two inventions, achievements, and some references. Archimedes of Syracuse was a Greek mathematician, physicist, engineer, inventor, and astronomer. Although few details of his life are known, he is regarded as one of the leading scientists in classical antiquity. Here is his two famous inventions. His first invention was Archimedes screw and his second invention was claw of Archimedes. The claw of Archimedes was an ancient weapon devised by Archimedes to defend the seaward portion of Syracuse city wall against amphibious assault. Archimedes screw is a machine used for transferring water from a low-lying body of water into irrigation ditches. Water is pumped by turning a screw-shaped surface inside a pipe. The achievements of Archimedes are quite outstanding. He is considered by most historians of mathematics as one of the greatest mathematicians of all time. He perfected a method of integration which allowed him to find areas, volumes, surface areas, and center of mass of many geometrical objects. And here is some references.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Osama Khan. I am basically from Sawat. I have one younger brother. He is recently doing his FSC part first. My father is doing a government job in Wabda. My mother is a housewife. I have done my metric FSC part first and second from Ahmedabad Public School. I am recently doing Bachelor in Computer Science from Comsets University Islamabad Ahmedabad campus. In my spare time, I like to play games, watch movies, and sometimes reading books. My mother language is Pashto. I have done a little work on HTML, C, and C++ language. In future, I want to become web developer, Android app developer, and graphic designer. Thank you. I have selected a scientist from the second era, whose name is Blaise Pascal. He was a French mathematician, physicist, inventor, writer, and Catholic theologian. He was a child prodigy who was educated by his father, a tax collector from Rouen. His earliest work was in natural and applied science. He made an important contribution to the study of fluid and clarified the concept of pressure and vacuum by generalizing the work of Evangelista Thorselli. He also wrote books in the defense of scientific method. In 1642, while still teenager, he starts some pioneering work on calculating machine. After 3 years and 50 prototypes, He built 20 finished machine called Pascal calculator and later on Pascaline. He also invented mechanical calculator and adding machine. He was also an important mathematician. His work on projective geometry and probability theory. His quotes are very inspiring. He also wrote books on philosophy and theology. Throughout his life, he was in a frail health, especially after the age of 18. He just died 2 months after his 39th birthday. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Starting off with my introduction, I would like to introduce everyone with myself first. I am Mahnoor. I did my matriculation and FSc from Modern Age Public School and College for Girls, Ahmedabad. And now I'm here to do my bachelor's in computer science from Comsets Institute, Ahmedabad, which is also my hometown. There are a lot of things that I enjoy during my free time, such as painting, sketching, doing calligraphy, baking, and doing photography, etc. These are all my hobbies, but painting and sketching are my special skills, which means I am a little artistic in nature. As much as I am interested in doing all these things, I also want to develop my special skills in graphics and animation and want to excel in this field. I chose to do computer science because it is the era of technology and I wanted to become computer professional so I could compete in iTech field and set many milestones representing my country, nation and girls. Thank you everyone. Today the topic of my presentation is Niels Bohr's. Niels Henrik David Bohr. A biography of Bohr's life includes when and where scientists were born, place of education, his lifetime awards. All of these scientific milestones includes experiment and his atomic model, the atomic structure that Bohr created, how Bohr's model advanced the understanding of atomic structure, references. Born on October 7, 1885, in Copenhagen, Denmark. Father was a professor of physiology at Copenhagen University. My father sparked my interest of physics in my childhood. Home was filled with openness and intellectuals. I also attended Copenhagen University and I obtained my doctorate in physics in 1911. Spent my final years in Copenhagen after World War II and spent the rest of my life advocating the peaceful use of nuclear energy. My interest in study of physics was awakened while I was still in school, largely owing to the influence of my father, Niels said in 1992. Stating of Niels Award, so he won Nobel Prize in Physics in 1992, Max Planck Medal in 1930, Copley Medal in 1938, Matteucci Medal in 1923, Franklin Medal in 1926, Hughes Medal in 1921, Soning Prize in 1961, Gold Medal of Royal Danish Academy of Sciences and Letters in 1906, Atoms for Peace Award in 1957. Scientific achievements. Bohr model of atomic structure in 1913. Introduced the theory of electrons orbiting around atomic nucleus. The theory stated that electrons were contained in quantized energy state when they travel from one state to another or when they jump from one orbit to another, energy is emitted. It was already known that atoms emit radiation, but this theory stated how it was done. The outer orbits contain more electrons than the inner ones. The outer orbits determine the atom's chemical properties. This theory became essential to quantum theory and was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1922. Experiments that I used previous works by the other scientists used Ernest Rutherford's previous findings of an atom positively charged nucleus surrounded by negatively charged electrons and added his own theory into it. Ernest Rutherford and his colleagues performed the Goldfile experiment, which proved the existence of the atomic nucleus. This important experiment was what I based my work off of as I furthered the model of the atomic structure. Other scientific achievements were Theory of atomic nucleus being a compound structure in 1936. Idea of uranium fission in terms of the isotopes 235 in 1939. Theoretical description of periodic table in 1920, which led to the project to make a nuclear fission bomb in 1943. This is the picture description of Bohr atomic structure model. This is a picture description of contribution of atomic structure by Ernest Rutherford and Bohr. The references that I used for my data are stated in the slide. Thank you, everyone.